This is it. This is our last update of the year from Paultons Park. What a 2025 it's been for Paultons Park. Absolutely mopped up at the theme park awards, gave us a UK first in Ghostly Manor, and now has had this beaut to look at being built over the year. Now it'll be our last update for Valgard for 2025, of course. We will be back in 2026 to see how it develops. And we did wonder whether there'd be anything to show you this time round. Well, let me tell you, there is stuff to show you. A lot has been done again in the last week, including around the side of the Drakon building. Actually, scaffolding has been taken down, and it looks like we've got a final finish on there. We can see the veiled swing hut has been sort of again finished, and it looks like more has gone on the entrance and indeed down the back. Loads of little details, because we are about little details, especially as we head into 2026 before cars arrive and we begin testing. It's about details, and there's a lot of them. So let's start at the swing, and we can see the queue line here is indeed continuing. We've got some barrels that have been installed just around here. However, for the queue line purpose, we are seeing trees starting to go in, and it's always exciting when the finishing details start to go in. You know, trees this early, we are 5 months away from opening, is always good to see. The rock work around here looks excellent, and as we sort of pan around, we can see as well to the ride hut itself, we can see the concrete has been finished across the bottom, details across the side, along with the barrels placed in each corner. But exciting to see it all come together. So something we can see is indeed the reversal of the veiled swing sign, which is now over the veiled swing entrance. In fact, it sort of looks like the other entrance has been stripped, was kind of used while this one was being built. So the veiled swing queue line, we can see from around the side, is being done, and indeed the sign has been moved around. So we won't see that again now until the area opens, obviously facing inward. But it was great to see it and get the early preview of it whilst it was hanging and testing over the other side. Now, a couple of people did actually say canopies for this, and funnily enough, just on the edge of the concept art, you can just make out what looks like a canopy. So it does look like it will be that, which means it will have quite significant outdoor seating. Bear in mind, it's quite a large building anyway. To have outdoor seating as well, this is definitely going to be one of their premier places to eat. In the background, you can just about make out that the Raven station is still under scaffolding at the moment. We've seen a lot of it come down across the area whilst decoration is finished. Raven not quite there yet. Here is another view of the ops box. And then just to the right, you can make out the sign which has been installed. That covers off what's going on down here. I'd love to see the Raven station. I could definitely see like new window things on the side. The fence kind of blurs it a bit on the camera to zoom in, but I could definitely see new things on the side of there. You know, this building, I notice new decoration every time I come, new patterns and things on here, which is brilliant. And of course the veiled swing, which looks like that'll be ready, landscaped and pathed really, really quickly, which is excellent news. But of course, Drakon station, you can see it in the background. And whilst I'll get a few shots from here, we're going to go around and have a closer look. Of course, we did reveal last time that it was being painted red on the side, which did catch us off guard, which is nice to see. Really cool decoration. You'll see it from the other side as well. Some of it is done, but scaffolding's still up while all this is being complete. However, look at this theming piece here. Oh my God. That looks awesome. And then finally, whilst we are over here, we can see that Raven. I mean, these bits have been painted, which weren't painted heading up to the station. And indeed, it looks like the bunny hop's been painted as well. We'll see if we can get a view from this when we leave the park as well. Maybe it's complete. We can also see queue line, what I think is queue line, going in as well. On the side of the building, this side the scaffolding is down. And although this isn't the reddest piece as it kind of blends in around the corner, it does look magnificent. And it allows us to see as well the side of the Drakon entrance. But of course around here, as we showed you around the other side, we can see that planting is ongoing for the veiled swing, which could be really well hidden with the trees going in already. It just looks fantastic. As we pan across, a lot of this rock work and everything has gone in over the last week. And of course the side of the Drakon building just looks brilliant. And the entrance is actually behind this tree, which has also been planted. Groundwork has started over here, but isn't there quite yet. We have a little bit more theming which has arrived over here. Again, I think these are probably forming part of the entrance area. Can't be long till these go on site. Now at the moment it definitely looks like we don't have much in the way of theming inside the entrance, although they don't look like standard beams. Something is definitely going on there. It's the first time we've seen it open to be able to have a little sneak inside. But as we do say quite a lot, it is sometimes better to just stand back and have a look over. The building has come along really nicely. The red down the side is as well. And it's good to see planting over to the swing. The side angle really shows the red coming through, and indeed some of the decoration which has already been put into the area. And I don't think it'll be long until this is down. I would imagine they probably have broken up for Christmas now. They might have 1 or 2 days left. Work continues around here on sort of just opening up this area. However, interestingly, the pieces we saw here, and you might be able to see the black on the top there, have all been covered up. We assume they are the same pieces. Maybe we weren't meant to see them, but they have now been covered up from the elements, to be fair, if they're not due to be installed quite yet. Here is the back end of the station, and we can see as well there is some wooden panels on there. It does look like it too is being themed, although a little bit difficult to see. And they're not working today, so the gates are closed, but you can see over at some of the other buildings which we covered when it was all open. Obviously stairwells and Drakon is all there. Now looking over, again, it is a little bit difficult to show you. I can't see too much of Raven, but I can't see any of the old colour, so I do wonder whether or not they've managed to get that finished before Christmas. To be honest with you, I can't quite see all of it, but everything I can see has been painted. So the lift hill last time wasn't done. We had the railings done, but not the lift hill. And indeed the airtime hills as well weren't done. And from what we can see from our normal vision area, they are now done. Quite a lot of detail on the side of the building this side. We probably don't come around here quite enough. It's not quite as far forward advanced as the other side. In saying that, of course, I don't actually know what the theme's going to look like this side. That might be done. Only time will tell. 2025 updates for Valgard are complete. I hope you've enjoyed 2025. Trust me, we'll be coming back to cover it in 2026 as well. We will get an update just before the park closes. It closes sort of 3rd or 4th of January. Double check if you are visiting, and we will try and get down here to get an update. I don't expect too much to happen, to be honest with you. I would think they are off during the Christmas period. I could be completely wrong. They might carry on working through. And again, I'm absolutely staggered how much work they've done in the last 5 days. From then, of course, the park isn't open until early February. It will definitely be exciting to see Valgard when we next get to see it after park close. Of course, you shouldn't be coming down to the car park in January when the park is closed. Very important to remember, they are closed. It is their property. So we just can't wait to see what progress they make in that time. But 2025 has been incredible to watch this go from basically grass a few footers right the way up to what we see in front of us now. And it won't be long and it will be testing. Just absolutely amazing. Roll on 2026. We of course will be covering Valgard here on the channel. Just can't wait to get inside now.